Hello and welcome back to my channel. So about 2 months ago now, I put up a video called E-Girls Answer the Questions Boys Are Too Afraid to Ask. And it ended up doing lovely. So I am back and I am doing it for the ladies. Now you may be thinking, but Liv, you are not a guy. Yes, that is correct. Well, I brought in some friends to help me. Some very clickbaitable friends. Need a booster chair.
Short girl.
That would only boost me like that. Are you emasculated if I'm taller than you?
Yes.
Oh. You can't look at the questions. There's got to be an element of surprise.
You haven't. I can set an angle I can't see. Like 90 degrees to it.
Close your peepers.
Introducing guest one, your boy.
The first man I have joining us. I said man very tentatively. Sorry about that.
Because I'm a manly man.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I prefer to be referred to. Not just a man, a manly man. A lot of chest hair.
No.
Don't look, but there is. I can't show you, but trust me.
There's none.
There's a lot.
The first guest joining us is Elliot.
Chest hair, Elliot.
Okay. Question 1. Does a girl's body count matter?
Body count?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Like, I mean, if it's anything other than if it's one, that's probably a bit of a red flag. People accidentally kill other people from time to time. It's called manslaughter. But accidentally killing someone twice, that's questionable. Now, if we start moving into double digits, that's
You're gonna have issues.
That's when you should actually pretend like it's not an issue until you get at least 3 kilometers away from them, because they're probably looking to add you to that number.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know why you would ever admit to that. If you're a woman trying to date someone and you open with, I have a double-digit body count, that's a problem.
Okay. I turned around and I was a female Alexa and I was taking out people who deserved it. Would you still be attracted?
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, like motives aside, it's just a lot.
No, for real though. Body count doesn't matter.
Wait, oh, you actually meant the number of people you slept with?
Yes. What did you think I meant?
I actually thought you meant the number of people that you'd murdered.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
Nah. I think there would be like a point where it was like 400. You'd be like, fuck, god damn, girl.
Lovely answer.
Okay, I'm glad. I genuinely thought the question was about murder. I wasn't joking.
So, our second guest is Ethan. So firstly, I have never had you on my channel before, so I feel like I should introduce how I met you / know you. I came backstage to your show when you were in
oh yeah, that is the first time
Sydney.
that we met.
So we came backstage then. I didn't really say anything because I was super shy, because I already told you before that I have watched your videos before, so I was pretty shy. But then when I met you again in LA, we were at a party and
what convention was that for? Was that E3? Was it TwitchCon? What was it?
I think it was E3. I think it was a YouTube party.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, Elliot wanted to go and talk to Ninja, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll stay here and have a dance. Anyways, I looked around and you were in the corner, very on brand, and you were also looking a bit awkward.
I don't know what to do in those social situations. I'm like, I don't really know anybody here. Guess I'll just stand here and sip my drink.
So I forced you to, sorry about that. I pulled you into the middle to join me and my small group of friends. Today, you are going to be answering some kind of awkward questions with me. We've kept in touch. We are, I would say friends, but we're not super close. Maybe we're about to be. It's about to get awkward, man.
We're about to learn things about each other, reveal deepest, darkest secrets.
So the questions that I'm asking you today will be for the, what is it called? Peace of mind of the ladies. The ladies want to know, first question is, does a girl's body count matter?
Does a girl's body count matter? What does that mean?
Okay, so literally when I asked Elliot, he thought it meant like the amount of kills. And he was like, yeah, probably.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, the amount of people that she's killed? Is body count like the amount of people that you've slept with?
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say their body count. No, I don't think so.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I think it matters if like they're losing their virginity to you, then it's just like, but like
weird, because you know that it like usually like means something to somebody, and that's like a lot of responsibility to have.
Yeah, but I don't think it matters.
What if you met somebody who was like the perfect girl for you, but she like had made a game out of like just going through life like
that's a different conversation.
Another question from our curious ladies is, what do you look for in a lady?
A face is a good start. Arms are a bonus. Legs are a luxury. She got legs.
She do.
That's all my
she got
boxes.
legs?
That's all my boxes tick. And flexible legs. Think of all the uses for this level of flexibility.
Gardening.
Plowing was definitely one of the things I had in mind, yes. I don't
what do you
know.
look for?
I don't have a list. Guys aren't like girls. We don't have a weird list that's like, I want him to wear nice leather boots and have a pet dog called Sam. We see a girl, we're like, look, you don't look like a psychopath. You're cool to chill with.
Then what attracted you to me? Because I kind of look like a psychopath.
Yeah, but you were kind of, look, it was a long winter.
Oh, no. Why are you still laughing at yourself?
That I feel like you're about to hit me.
Elliot, what do you look for in a lady? Look at me.
Just this. This, exactly.
Number 2, just generally, what do you look for in a girl?
This is such a general statement. Someone who's really weird, because I'm really weird, and like when I get really comfortable with people, I just get more and more weird.
Yeah, I feel like you can get comfortable in the fact that you are kind of a weird person, but if the other person makes you feel uncomfortable about that, then you get like self-conscious and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
I have a really important question to ask you. Is post-nut depression real?
It's not post-nut depression. It's post-nut clarity.
Oh.
You don't get depressed, but you're just like, you suddenly see everything.
In a new light.
Yeah, you know, like you'll make some decisions,
Yeah.
like when you've got like, you know, the energy going through you, and then afterwards you'll be like, my God,
Yeah.
what's wrong with me? This isn't me. I'm better than this.
Man.
I don't know that guy.
We're getting into the
Juicy stuff, dude?
We're getting into the juicy ones.
Holy dude. I hope my mom doesn't watch this video.
Is post-nut depression real? Do you not know about that either? Do I have to keep telling you about sex stuff?
What did you just say?
This can't be an Australian colloquialism, can it? Post-nut depression.
Oh, I literally thought you said pussy depression. And I was like, what are you talking about?
When you haven't got some puss in a while.
Is that real? Post-nut depression? Not necessarily. Getting sleepy, yes. In a dude, after you come, a lot of hormones and chemicals are released into your body. And there's a hormone called prolactin, which makes you sleepy.
Do girls have the same or no? Is it just a guy thing?
From what I read, I think it's just a guy thing, at least with that specific chemical. I might be wrong. I have no idea. It's not always that they don't want to talk to you after. It's just you get really sleepy. That's the chemical that gets released.
Are you genuine when you say that we look best without makeup? And what are your thoughts on makeup?
It depends on the girl.
Oh, we finally have an honest answer.
What? No, it 100% does. Some people, you see them without makeup and you're like, what the hell? You look like a different human being. That's crazy. And then I think other people, I think the thing is, if you can pull off the natural look, then it's like credit. Whereas if someone looks good, but you can tell it's like heavily caked on makeup, then it kind of like, you're like,
you could have done well
because
with less.
makeup. It's like, if you need it, I guess.
Yes.
But bonus points if you don't. I don't think that you look that different without makeup. But that said, you also have like permanently tattooed eyebrows and stuff, so.
Yes, but do I have these big long lines on the top of my eyes usually?
No, but I don't think they're like a big element.
All of my Sims have left the video. What a tragic decision I've made. What are your thoughts on makeup? And do guys actually mean it when they say that girls look better without it?
So I think it's a couple of things. Wear no makeup or wear a ton of makeup. Whatever you're comfortable with and whatever makes you happy. My girlfriend, like, I think that she does look crazy beautiful without makeup on. I think it's also, it's like a comfort thing too, where it feels nice that the other person is willing to like not do themselves up for you.
Yeah, it's like, it's either way. It's like nice to see somebody like who puts makeup on to feel like they're, you know, expressing themselves and that they're comfortable with themselves in that way. Or where they don't wear any around you because they know that, you know, you like them either way. That was a wholesome one.
Oh, it's so nice.
Do guys really measure their
I think I have twice ever.
And was the second one because I asked you?
Yes, the second one was because you asked me. I think like not as like a you want to prove anything, but just generally,
Out of
you know,
curiosity?
like a curiosity.
I know if I had an appendage on me that I would have to measure it.
Yeah.
The curiosity would kill me.
100%, and I think it's because like, you know, everyone's like, oh, the average is X.
And then this
And,
is
like,
big. And then you'd
yeah.
be like, well, where do I lie?
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, in my case, it was a flex. For other people, you know, they
Might be a sad
not.
experience.
Could be a sad experience. Obviously not for me, but for others who are not me. that could be the case.
We have another weird one. Are you ready?
No.
Do you guys actually measure?
Yeah. When you're like 16, absolutely.
I would have to know. There's no way that there's an average out there, like number that people are like, oh yeah, that's around normal, and you not having the desire to know where you lie on that scale.
Every guy has measured their own dick and tried to suck their own dick. Everyone's done it. It's true.
Everyone's done it.
Everyone's tried.
Okay, this is actually a question that I want to know. What goes down in guys' group chats?
A lot of like memes. I feel like from what I hear at least about girls group chats, you guys talk a lot more about if you're like interested in someone or if you slept with someone or if you're seeing someone or anything like that.
In group chats though, would you talk about like your relationship, or if you ever talk about your relationship with somebody else, is it only ever in person or like
Never
singular
in depth.
DM?
Never in depth.
Yeah.
Never in depth.
Is there any weird stuff that like actually happens in there though that like you wouldn't talk about? Like, do you guys ever be like, wow, I saw this really weird thing on like Reddit?
I have seen more memes of like big
Chungus?
black.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a chat with a few of us that I remember had some really, you know, it makes you feel small in many ways images circulating around in it last week.
Ooh. What really goes down in boys' group chats?
I don't know. I'm not in any boys group chat.
Who?
I don't have like a group of guys that I like.
The boys?
I don't have the boys.
You're telling me right now you don't have a group chat on your phone called the Dids?
I don't even know how many group chats I have on my phone.
I feel like the only thing that we're learning from this is that, like, we need to get more friends.
Yeah.
Do you think boys are as insecure as girls?
In different ways. I don't think guys are as, like, in a general sense, obviously everyone's insecure about how they look in some ways. I think girls are more, like, minuscule. Like, you can be a girl who's, like, absolutely stunningly good looking, and you'll still be like, my shoulder blades or something like that, you know? There is so, like, girls will never be happy with how they look. I feel like a guy will be like, oh yeah, got a bit of a belly after quarantine, you know? Like, might hit the gym a couple of times, but like, I'm pretty good, you know? Like, I'm pretty good looking. Yeah. But like, I think guys will be self-conscious in other ways.
Like more mentally, you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you think boys are as insecure as girls?
Depends on who you ask. In general, probably. That's a tough one.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out whether there was like differences in like what guys and girls are like insecure about.
Depends on the person for sure. Like I get really insecure that people don't like me. I'm always like, oh man, am I too much? In general, women are probably more insecure about like physically how they look or whatever, and guys are probably more insecure about like what other people think of them.
For the final question, it's very important. Very important.
Should people subscribe to the muselk YouTube channel to get him to 10 million subscribers? Yes.
Only if they also subscribe to Live Bev to get her to 1.
But also me to 10.
But also me to 1.
Tits her ass. No.
Do it float though.
It do.
Like, what does it feel like if you're wearing like swim trunks? Like, does the paint? Okay, even if it's like intact, does
it's not a f***ing floaty.
What?
It doesn't pull up. It sits in there. This interview is finished. This interview is over. I'm ending this interview right now. For the love of God, this interview's over.
The final question to end it on another one is no context, but hopefully you pick up on the context. Do it float though.
Yeah.
I dreamed a dream in
Time gone by. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that life would be forgiving.
There was no ransom to be paid. One day more to revolution. We will nip it in the bud. Watch them as a whole. Never know your luck when there's a free for all. Even a little dip.
Eat a little dick.